Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the kitchen. It is Dr. Carmen cooking some healthy, tasty food for y'all. I am happy to welcome you in this kitchen on Fridays. We still have to see if we're going to make this always a seafood Friday. Let me know what you guys think if you like that. We are making this lower carb, even though we love our carbs and gravies and all the things. So we're doing a roux with butter, and instead of white flour, I am substituting almond flour. As you're hopping on, say hello. I had to break out my Taylor scale to get these measurements right because I needed 3/4 of a cup of butter, and y'all know butter don't come like that. So here we go. We got 3/4 of a cup of butter. We're gonna heat that up. I got my onions, and I've got my garlic, my Alessi pureed garlic. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. You don't need it to cook quite that fast. All right, so this part I'm not going by recipe. Thanks for the love. I appreciate you. Hey, Lena. Hey, Brenda. Well, this is not your traditional seafood if you're not from New Orleans or down south. We are using crawfish because it's crawfish season. Brenda, I haven't forgotten you as far as the crawfish pie. I just got to find the recipe. All right. This recipe calls for 1 pound of crawfish. We are doubling the crawfish because I like meat, and meat is keto, right? Can you give me some crawfish or seafood in the comments if you too like meat, seafood meat? So that's the end of that. We also have some tomato paste here because our gravy is going to be red once we finish our roux. But if you've never cooked with me before, you can absolutely substitute almond flour for white flour to make your roux. You know it, girl. You know it, Lena. I see that seafood in there. So we're just going to get it so that the onions are clear. Let me turn it up a little bit. I think I told you guys that we are not a totally keto household. The man is healthy eating, but likes all things starch and chips and junk food. So we're still working that out. Thank you, Brenda. I see you. We're still working that out. So usually on this Louisiana dish, which is crawfish etouffee, we pour it over rice and sprinkle some parsley on top for garnish. So you can pour it over white rice, which is what I have in the microwave, or for myself, I'm going to use cauliflower rice, which is perfectly fine. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm going to drop some of the pureed garlic in. The garlic kind of cooks faster, so you want to do it last. Again, I'm not going typically to the recipe because I love garlic. So there is that. I will post the recipe. If you drop recipe in the comments, I will post the recipe at the top. Feel free to share it to your seafood loving people, seafood and soul food, Louisiana food loving people. Everybody's going to be happy. We're going to have all the health, plus still have all the taste. All right, it's getting brown in here. So as soon as, oh goodness gracious, that smells good. Woo! Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. But as soon as our onions are ready, we will put the flour in. And we have, they said 1/4 of a cup of flour. I put a little extra because I'm used to having a thicker roux. And that's what we're doing because it's my kitchen. And I'll do what I want. And we're going to add my favorite seasoning, the Magic Salt-Free Seasoning, which is a Creole seasoning mix by Paul Prudhomme. Another Louisiana peep. All right, I think we're ready. Our butter is brown. Our onions are brown. So we're going to dump our flour in. And if you guys can see the action in the pot, give me some eyes and ears. Let me know that you got good focus here. So the name of the game, if you're doing the roux with butter or you're doing the roux with oil, is not to have too much flour to oil ratio. It should be kind of soupy like it is here. And we want to get it Mississippi mud brown. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Guys, it's telling me that they're having some difficulty. Can you give me some eyes and ears to let me know that we are still live and popping? I don't have anybody else to give me backup. Diva Dog doesn't know how to operate a computer. So, yeah, just give me some technical assist and let me know we're still coming through. I just want to get this a little brown. All right, hopefully we're still going. If not, I will repost to make sure you guys get what's happening. Okay. Thank you guys for playing along. If you're catching me live, drop a 1 in the comments. You'll know I'm live because there'll be a red live button in the upper left-hand side of the screen. If you're catching me on the replay, that button's going to be gone. Say hashtag I miss you. And I miss you guys too whenever you aren't here. All right, we just got to brown a little bit more to make this work. And guys, again, if you share me out, put shared in the comments. This is a good keto legal recipe. And also, I would love to share with you some more recipes. So let me know if that is what you would like. Drop recipe in the comments. Love to know what else you want me to make. I put it to my customers which recipe they want to see next. I got votes for keto bread, like a keto loaf of bread, y'all, from my secret group. And they want to see that. So that's going to be coming to you soon in the next few days. We're going to get a keto bread recipe that it's going to slice into like 8 to 10 slices, and it's going to be on and popping. So you won't be necessarily having to wait to see if Aldi's has their bread in stock or not. You can make your own. I do have a bread pan, and it will last in the fridge for quite a while, and it'll be toastable. All right, we're almost brown enough. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is getting good. Oh my goodness. You don't want to mix it too much because, again, you want to get the flour brown. We want a Mississippi mud kind of brown. Oh man, this smells good. Woo! Yes. All right. So let's see. So we're sauteing that, waiting for it to blend. All right. Now we're going to start to add our tomato sauce. Just making sure it's not sticking on my pot. The recipe calls for using a skillet, but I'm making so much that I decided to put it in my Dutch oven instead. All right, we'll turn it down a little bit, simmer down now. So 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. That's 1, 2. See if we're happy with that. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. And we haven't even put the spices in it yet. So it's going to be awesome. So awesome. All right, I think I want some more tomato sauce. And this is going to cook down while our crawfish is cooking. And I put a little bit more tomato sauce because I also put a little bit more of the flour in there too. Because we want enough to go over the rice for our gravy. All right, now it's good. It is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to let you guys have a peek of what's in the pot. Oh my gosh, look at that. Woo. All right, so we turned it down. We got our Louisiana crawfish tails peeled and deveined because y'all, I don't like to do no extra work. So girl likes her hacks instead of shelling and deveining all of that crawfish. I need a bag. I don't want to stink up my garbage. I don't want to stink up my garbage. I'll put this out later in the big garbage. All right, so, and then again, I'm doubling the meat because I'm keto and I like the meat. I'm not carnivore, ketovore, but I do like my meat and my protein. And once you're over 40, you need some extra protein. It's just the way it is because our bodies don't process things the way they did when we were younger. So if you're not going to add the meats, you need to add our protein drinks, which are yummy. But if you want some information about that, drop protein drinks in the comments and I'll let you know. All right. Now we're cooking here. All right. So now it is smelling good and we don't even have the Louisiana seasoning in here yet. And it's looking like the real deal. Again, I'm using the season to taste and smell because that's the way I like to do things. And then we're also going to add some water to thin out our gravy. But we're going to let this cook. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. All right, so that's that. Almost to the end of my Alessi garlic seasoning. So we can turn this up a little bit. Because now we got to get heated up all over again. You do it to the thickness of the gravy that you want. This is going to be amazing. So it won't take very long for the crawfish to cook. And like I said, I will have mine over cauliflower rice, and we have the regular white rice, short grain for the man. All right, let me see. What's missing? What's missing? Do, 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 do. A little bit more garlic. Sorry about the interruption, guys. It's just been a challenge today. So we're going to need a little bit more water because it's thickening up again. I don't think I'll use an actual 6 cups of water, but we'll see. And we're going to add some more seasoning. Something missing, a little dash of cayenne, a little dabble do ya, and I had some onion. Got a parsley to decorate it on top. Once we dish it up, I will put a picture in the comments if you guys are on Facebook so you can see the finished product. All right, so it's got to finish simmering. That's why we use 2 pounds instead of 1. Isn't that good? I'll bring it closer to you so you can get an idea what's in the pot. Crawfish is a little bit thicker than shrimp meat when cooked, but it is still a very yummy seafood, kind of between shrimp and scallops in texture. And I just love my bugs, whether they're boiled or put into crawfish pie or into crawfish etouffee. So thank you guys for everybody who hung in there with me. I will see you later. If you want to be notified by me when I go live, put VIP in the comments. If you want to be notified by YouTube, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to be notified by Facebook, give me a heart and also press my face in the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner and tell Facebook you want to see me first in your news feed. All right. Also, it helps to share me around so that Facebook knows you like the value that I'm giving. And again, you can drop me a message in my inbox to let me know what other recipes you'd like me to make healthier, lower carb. I like doing main dishes as well as breads and desserts. So it's up to you, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hopping on, and I will see you later. Remember, it's okay to play with your food, and just because it's healthy doesn't mean it can't be tasty. All right. Have a great night.